In ancient Yuan China, some families developed a strange habit. They stopped using their front door. Not occasionally, not during festivals, not only after dark. They avoided it altogether. Instead, they entered through side doors, secondary entrances, or less noticeable pathways into their own homes. To modernize, it seems irrational. Why build a front entrance and then refuse to use it? But for many people living under Yuan rule, the front door was more than an architectural feature. It carried meaning, status, visibility, risk, and over time, something as ordinary as walking through the wrong doorway could send a message you never intended to send. But before we dig deeper, if you're fascinated by historical anomalies, hidden systems, and the strange ways power shapes human behavior, subscribe and like this video. Reality Fracture is built for people who look beyond the surface of history, because this wasn't just one family's habit. It was part of a much larger pattern. The deeper you look, the stranger it becomes. This wasn't about convenience, wasn't about superstition either. Under the Yuan Dynasty, society was structured around visible hierarchies. Status mattered, and people were expected to understand their place within that system. The front entrance of a home could symbolize rank, authority, and social standing. For some families, using it too freely risked appearing above their station. A doorway wasn't just a doorway. It could become a public statement, and this is where the anomaly becomes unsettling. The practice spread far beyond a single household. Many people adapted their daily routines around rules that were often unwritten but widely understood. A side entrance offered something the front door could not: less attention, less scrutiny, less chance of sending the wrong signal in a society where status was constantly observed. We can't know exactly how every family viewed the custom. Different regions and households likely had different reasons, but the pattern remained remarkably consistent. People changed the way they entered their own homes because visibility itself carried consequences. The strangest part isn't that some families avoided their front door. It's that an invisible social system became powerful enough to reshape everyday behavior. No guards needed to stand at every entrance. People adjusted themselves. And that leaves us with the fracture. What invisible rules do we still follow today? Not because we're forced to, but because we've learned it's safer to stay within them? Drop your thoughts below. And if you're drawn to human anomalies and hidden historical patterns beneath reality, like this video, share it, and hit subscribe.